Okay. Good morning, everyone. I am so excited it is strawberry season. I have been eating fresh strawberries all week, and I think there's just nothing like the smell and the taste of a fresh, ripe strawberry. I adore strawberry season, and I always look forward to it as much as I look forward to fig season and Meyer lemon season here in California. So, yeah, it's definitely a delicious, sweet scented sundae because of these strawberries on my desk. I'm going to do a card pull for May 10th, and I wanted to say a happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers of animals, mothers of babies, Mother Earth, the mothering types. Happy Mother's Day. So let's see. I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can see. General card pull for the week ahead. Okay, we start off with the Chariot. Strength. 10 of Cups. How lovely. I'm going to pick 6 cards. Okay. And I'm also going to pick a medicine card from my deck. Love this deck, as you guys probably know. Just one little compliment for these 6 cards. Actually, we've got 7 here. Let's see what we got for the week ahead, the week of May 10th. That one. Mountain lion. Meow. All right. And Raven for Crow's Corner card readings. All right. I like it. I like it. So it's an interesting set of cards we have here. We start off with the Chariot, and this guy, he's got that star on his forehead, and he's got the higher knowledge. He knows where he's going, and he's heading towards what he wants. He's got his sword ready if he needs it, but it's not, you know, he's not wielding it, but it's just there. And he seems like he's very prepared and forward moving. He's got an idea, and it's his higher mind is indicated by the star. So he's going. We're getting in our psychic cars and we're driving towards our destination now. We got the strength card. So this is like, again, the idea of the higher mind healing an emotional wound or an emotional situation. And again, the higher self is at play here, healing the heart, healing a situation, and moving on with it. A lot of this card reading has moving on energy. Then we have, and I think it's because we've moved on from some things. We've got happiness, the 10 of Cups, the rainbow, and that's a happy couple. And tens are completion. So reaching like a good place, moving towards a good place, a happy destination. And maybe if you're just setting out in your psychic chariot, you might want to keep this in mind. What would this look like for you? What would a happy destination be for you? Okay. This looks like maybe a conflict or a disagreement or something not harmonious, something uncomfortable. Maybe it's a battle that you won. Maybe it's a battle you just said you weren't going to fight anymore. But then we've got the magician who learned from the battle, who learned from the discomfort and said, nope, I got the tools here I'm going to use, and I'm going to create a new way going forward now with what I got. I'm going to work with what I have and who I am, back to the drawing board with my magic tools. And the magician is powerful. He's got the symbol of eternity, and also he's known to have every element going on for him. So he's got the cups, he's got the coins, he's got the swords, he's got the wand. So he's working with all the elements, and that's what makes him a powerful magician. It's also the idea of being perfectly balanced and being skilled and having the tools in your possession to change your life, to change things if you need to feel them out, think them out, listen to your inspiration and your desire, etc. So, balanced and skilled. So moving away from something uncomfortable or, maybe not worth the trouble. This looks like just trouble. And the Five of Swords is also change. So something is just giving someone a pain in the butt. Something is just annoying and the guy's walking away from this. So maybe changing things up here, moving towards that Ten of Cups again. We also have the Nine of Cups. So feeling contented, feeling good. He's feeling good. He knows where he's at with the nine and the 10, moving towards a completion, moving towards something joyful. Sometimes this is known as the wish card. So this guy looks like he's got his wishes met. And then we've got here again, this is the last tarot card I picked. We've got the Three of Wands. So fresh energy. And in the traditional weight deck, this is the image is ships, new ships coming to shore, unloading new resources for you, new inspiration, new ideas, something fresh, something new. This is new energy. So there's a lot of new energy here, moving from one point to another, moving um, away from something that maybe is a little just not worth the hassle or just that just doesn't feel good. Five is the energy of change. And then the magician's like, all right, you know, I'm gonna get in my magic chariot and I'm going to go somewhere new now. I'm gonna tweak this and redirect myself. And I'm letting go of some stuff that doesn't feel good in the heart. And then aiming for the rainbow, the happiness, the harmony, relationship harmony, harmony with the self. And then it looks like it's gonna go well. This is good. And then newness. There's new energy coming to your shore. And I already know the Raven, he is urging you to like leave some stuff behind. So, he might be flying over you during your Five of Swords conflict, saying, how about something new? So, definitely like rebirthy kind of energy and moving you in a new direction. I'm sure of it, but I will look it up and read to you about it. And I'll read you Mountain Lion. It's cool. It's 16 and 17, so they're back-to-back cards. So let's see what they say. Raven magic is a powerful medicine that can give you the courage to enter the darkness of the void, which is the home of all that is not yet in form. So that complements the magician too, like creating something new. Like even if you have a feeling of how it is, or you have it in mind and you want to work your tools, there is that point where you're leaving the old and on your way to the new, but haven't yet reached there. And that's kind of one thing the raven represents. So it says, Raven, black as pitch, mystical as the moon, speak to me of magic. I will fly with you soon. I love that. How beautiful that is. Throughout time, Raven has carried the medicine of magic. This has been true in many cultures across the planet. It is sacred in the medicine ways to honor Raven as the bringer of magic. Magic. If the magic is bad, the carrier may be honored out of fear rather than out of respect. Those who fear Raven may do so because they have been dabbling in areas in which they had no knowledge, and a spell may have backfired on them. Raven magic is a powerful medicine that can give you the courage to enter the darkness of the void, which is the home of all that is not yet in form. The void is called the Great Mystery. If Raven appears in your spread, you are about to experience a change in consciousness. So that's very much this with that beautiful black star right there. That's like Raven energy. And then also this. like healing, transmuting something, and then acting on it in a new way. This may involve walking inside the great mystery on another path at the edge of time. It would portend a signal brought by the raven that says you have earned the right to see and experience a little more of life's magic. So here we go. New things coming in. Your ships are coming in, unloading new materials. So in native teachings, the color black means many things. It does not mean evil. Black can mean the seeking of answers, the void, or the road of the spiritual or non-physical. And again, like I'm just loving his star that's black, and it's at his third eye. The blue black of Raven contains an iridescence that speaks of the magic of darkness and a changeability of form and shape that brings an awakening in the process. Raven is the guardian of ceremonial magic and in absentia healing. In any healing circle, Raven is present. Raven guides the magic of healing and the change in consciousness that will bring about a new reality and dispel disease or illness. Raven brings in the new state of wellness from the void and the field of plenty. Raven is the messenger that carries all energy flows of ceremonial magic between the ceremony itself and the intended destination. So it's almost like you have an animal companion who will be with you through this card spread this week. From the beginning, the realizations, the idea of what your destination is emotionally, spiritually, and then your arrival. So Raven is here. It's really lovely, a lovely companion to the magician and to the other Arcanum cards. Um, it may be time to call Raven as a courier to carry an intention, some healing energy, a thought, or a message. Raven is the patron of smoke signals or spirit messages. If you want to send a message to the Blue Road of Spirit in order to contact the ancients, you can call Raven. Or who knows, the ancients may be calling to you. Remember, this magic moment came from the void of darkness, and the challenge is to bring it to light. In doing so, you will have honored the magician within. Wow. Wow, that's very cool. Now let's see how Mountain Lion fits into this, but I already feel like in the traditional weight card, the strength card is often there's a woman placing her hand inside a lion's mouth. Obviously, the lion is the more powerful of the two, but she is gentle and in integrity, and she developed trust with the lion, and the lion lets her do this. And so here we have mountain lion and strength. So let's see if these complement each other at all. Mountain lion, O kingly leader of sleek feline form, touch my heart with courage, then sound the alarm, that I may lead with foresight, assurance, bright and true, to carry on the spirit of the strength I see in you. So nice, a nice, a nice compliment to strength. Yeah, interesting. So I'm seeing a little bit of this energy too. Let me read the first paragraph. Mountain lion can be a difficult power totem for you to have because it places you in a position to be a target for the problem of others. You could be blamed for things going wrong or for always taking charge when others cannot. You could become the perfect justification for the insecurities of others. Mountain lion medicine involves lessons on the use of power and leadership. It is the ability to lead without insisting that others follow. This guy, there isn't even anyone else in the image. He won his battle and he's just walking away. Like whatever. He's doing his own thing. And I think that's kind of what they're talking about here. By observing the graceful pounce of the mountain lion, you will learn how to balance power, intention, strength, and grace. This relates in human terms to the balance of body, mind, and spirit. The giant feline never wastes anything. It only kills what it needs for survival. The female lion is the hunter who graces her table in a style akin to mother energy. Happy Mother's Day. If Mountain Lion has come to you, it is a time to stand on your convictions and lead yourself where your heart takes you. So that's just what this card is saying. And this card, when we've been talking about cups, what do you have in your cups? We've been talking about that for weeks. And yeah. Okay. Others may choose to follow, and the lessons will multiply. If you have pulled this card, you may be asked to review the purpose behind your beliefs. You may need to discover whether or not your plans include a pride of cubs wanting to be like you or to share in your dreams. If you are already a leader, the question may be whether or not the time has come to push the cubs out of the cave. If you are aligned with cat medicine, that's me. You are considered to be king of the mountain and never allowed to be human or vulnerable. The pitfalls are many, but the rewards are great. In assuming the place of power that Mountain Lion affords, you must be constantly aware of keeping peace. However, you can never make everyone happy unless you lie to yourself or others. This is human nature. Therefore, the first responsibility of leadership is to tell the truth. And again, I think that's this star and like this guy like getting in his chariot and he knows where he's going and it's he's going there on his own intention and his own will, his own truth. Know it and live it, and your example will filter down to the tiniest cub in the pride. Responsibility is no more than the ability to respond to any situation. Panic is not a part of this sacred medicine. Wow. Well, that's a quite a powerful reading for the week ahead. Huh. There's quite a lot to think about here. And I'm hoping that your animal guides will be with you and be at your side this week as you make this journey, this beautiful journey, following your black star, your raven black star, driving your chariot, following your heart, your healed heart, your clear heart, and moving towards your happiness and harmony. Yeah. Well, I'm going to eat my strawberries, so have a good week. And yes, I'm scheduling for June. I only have a very few slots. So let me know if you'd like a reading. You can follow the links below and I'll get those scheduled. And I'll be back next week. Good luck, everyone. Bye-bye.